The Dow up 112 points. Boom! My name's Des here at Grok Trade. It's Monday, May 12th, 2014. Thank you, everyone, being a part of our technical analysis brought to you by the owner of freetradingvideos.com Incorporated, doing business as DBA. Be happy to be your host for the next few moments. Check this out. Yeah, the S&P up almost a full percent. Dow up 0.7%. Nasdaq up 1.8%. Russell's up 2.4%. Russell's and Nasdaq leading the charge to the upside, doing exceptionally well. Banks confirming today's movement, up 1.9%. VIX also confirming, down nearly 6%. Gang, we're just over 12 on the fear indicator. Very, very, very low. Gold up 0.7%. Silver up almost 2%. Crude oil up 0.5%. US dollar up a mere fraction. Transportation index up a whopping 1.2%. Our defensive sector, utilities, down 0.9%, almost down a full percent. I want to show you the Spider. Spider is the ETF on the S&P 500. Today we had a close at a major resistance line. Resistance, resistance, resistance. If you go to a line chart, resistance, 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 right here. Very interesting. Big time chance of a drop coming down right now on the Spiders. Go back here. I'm going to show you something intraday. Intraday on the S&P 500, we popped this morning and we crawled along. Again, this is a 5-minute chart rather, a 5-minute chart. It's just a slow incline until the end of the day, okay? Now we have this slow incline, but look what we have on the banks. This is a bank 1-minute chart. If I bring that to a 5-minute chart, you'll see we popped, we came across, but at the very end of the day, we had a sell-off. If I go to a 1-minute chart, the last 5 minutes was a bloody sell-off here. If I go back to the 5-minute chart, look at the volume that we had on the last couple bars there. Hard to see. Feel free to expand your video to full screen. After all, this is in high definition. So we had a big time drop. I'm using SRTY as a hedge. So I unloaded 2/3 of my hedge over the weekend. And because I saw the markets going bullish, because this is a 3 times inverse ETF, meaning that it goes down 3 times as fast as the markets go up, or vice versa. So because the markets went higher, this dropped 3 times as fast. So I had a big drop here. So I was really happy to have unloaded 66% or 2/3 of my hedge. This has dropped. But watch when I bring in a 1-minute chart. Let me do a 5-minute chart. At the 5-minute chart, the very end of the day, boom, on massive volume, just huge volume. People loading up on SRTY at the final ticks of the day. Interesting. So with what I'm showing you here, big time chance of the markets reversing tomorrow. Now, we were talking about the S&P being in this diamond formation, but on the weekend edition I said this is a big time bullish pennant, big rally with a pennant. I went ahead and loaded up on tech stocks, and I told you guys all that. And then today, boom, to the upside, huge rally. After a big pop like that, usually you'll get something that will pull back a little bit. I think that's going to happen going into Tuesday. Probably won't be too bad of a drop, but you're going to see a red candle here, maybe a doji, a lot of play here. Not sure we're going to see a continuation. It might have to take a breather, something to watch for. But this is an all-time close here. I mean, this is so, on a week, here's a weekly chart. It cleared all this area. That is huge for it to happen right out of the gates on Monday. A monthly chart here, you'll see that we haven't made a new high, but this is the highest close we have ever gotten on the S&P. The Dow here, the highest close, the highest point we've ever been in the markets today. Nasdaq, we cannot say the same. It's been laggy. But the reason I went long on the Nasdaq was because of this triangle, this step higher. I said look for an explosion, a pop to the upside, and sure enough, boom, got it. There it is. Russell's, same thing. Downtrend came into a falling wedge. If you look here on the MACD, bullish divergence, then boom to the upside. Big tick higher, looking for more follow through. I think this is a chance for the markets to continue going higher. But I think, again, it's going to take a pause. Quickly, gold, we're just chopping around still in this triangle. Be watching that. Silver, nice pop higher here. Really looking good. I'm not calling silver or gold a buy at this moment. We'll see what happens. Now listen, I'm in a lot of tech stocks, but I'm going to go through them. Here's Apple. I called this out on the S&P or the Stock Picks V newsletter. Stock Picks V newsletter said Apple was a buy today. Man, this thing went up 1.24%. Today was the purchase on that. And if you haven't done the stock picks, these are for swing traders that are fundamentally picked, technically traded. Amazon was at 3.63%, just a huge pop. Amazon is just on fire. And just a disclaimer, I own Amazon in my own personal account. So anyway, Facebook also, man, Facebook was up 4.52%, boom, and threatening to break a resistance point. I'm in this one too. Disclaimer, Google was up 2.25%. I bought that one. I'm in Google also. LinkedIn, not sure I'm in LinkedIn. Am I in LinkedIn? I am not. Am I in LinkedIn? I am not in LinkedIn. That's gone up. Microsoft up 1%. I'm not in Microsoft. Netflix up 5% plus. I am not in Netflix, but big pop here. Looking solid. Broke a trend line, but stopped the 200-day moving average. Twitter up almost 6% today. I'm not going to buy Twitter. That's somebody else's money. Not even remotely interested. So here you are. You're looking at the S&P. S&P looks healthy. Big pop to the upside. As long as we can maintain this elevation, all is well in the markets. So highly recommend that you go check us out for the Stock Picks V newsletter. So what would you do? You would do this. Go to the website. Go down here. Click on Stock Picks V newsletter. Once you click on the Stock Picks V newsletter, you are set and ready to go. And go here, do the monthly subscription. It's only $1 a day. I mean $1 a day for the best stock picks that are out there. But I want you to do this. Once you go here, I'm going to give you a special code. Here's your special code. What you want to do is type in number 2 and then weeks, all capitals, and hit apply. Boom, 0 due today. I get 14 days or 2 weeks free of charge, and after that I will be charged unless I unsubscribe. No big deal. I do this so I like to prove to you that it's the best out there. Check it out for yourself. Anyway, there's a couple others that I liked on the stock picks list, and one of them was LUV. Was a high base breakout. Our entry today was at 24.68. That was a call out. And we had a short BPI. That was our short, and that was, oh man, that was down a lot today. Huge amount. Wow. BPI was down a lot. And also GLW was our call. We got in on that, just over $21. That's a big pop. It's a big run on that. Anyway, a lot of great trades out there. Hope you can join us next time. Take care. Safe trading.